basics, right? What is HTML, what is CSS, what is JavaScript. So I'll give 2 minutes of time. Just observe this slide, guys. Okay, this slide which I'm going to display. Observe for 2 minutes. You will get to know. Okay, you'll get to know the difference. Okay, wait. Okay, observe these two slides, guys. We are getting some problem with this image. So you observe these two images and just observe here. You will get to know. Okay, so the difference between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Understood, right, guys? Have you observed this diagram? See what is happening. This is just a structure. Okay. If you observe here, this is just a structure. This is HTML plus CSS, and it's a breathing. Yes or no? See, it's a breathing here. Yes or no? So breathing means it is performing some action here. So if you observe, this is a real-time example. Okay, related to technology only. Just this is a dummy example which I have given. Okay. So if you observe here, this is HTML, the button we have, and the background color of button is different, white color, and the text color is black, and the design of this button is different. Now in CSS, you are changing the design of this button. It's a circular, okay, like a button. You're making it as a square shape button, and you are applying some background color. So and the text color is also changed. But when you observe JavaScript, we are clicking the button, it is displaying some pop-up box, okay, which is not present by default. It is displaying only when you perform some action. Performing action means what? Clicking the button. Clicking the button is what? Action. Clear? Any doubts with this slide? Any doubts, guys? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Okay, no, guys. Okay, no doubt. So concentrate now. So now we'll move to next slide. See, guys, there is something called Bootstrap. So theory class. Okay, today also theory only. Tomorrow also half of the session theory, then practical. So starting 2 to 3 classes theoretical concepts. That's all. So after that everything is practical, no theory at all till your till the end of your course. Okay. So now Bootstrap means what, guys? So consider. So we have multiple mobiles, right? So here 174 students are attending the class. Okay, we can't say that all the 174 students are having the same, okay, mobile. Okay, we can't say that all the 175 students are having the same mobiles. Yes or no? Everyone is having different mobile phones and different resolutions and different sizes. So what will happen whenever you develop one website? Okay, whenever you develop website, so it should be flexible with all the devices. For example, if you open Facebook, okay, in a laptop or in desktop or in your mobile phone or else in keypad set, so it will work, okay, perfectly. It will work all kind of devices. How it is working inside all kind of devices means because of this framework, Bootstrap. So framework means what, I will tell you. So guys, instead of see, whenever you want to eat pizza, okay, we have two types of, okay, two options. One, we can visit the restaurant, we can okay have the pizza over there. One, we can prepare in your home. So in home, if you want to prepare, what will happen, guys? So you have to chop everything, whatever the vegetables or what, if it is a non-veg pizza, you have to chop chicken, yes or no? So we have to chop everything, yes, and we have to prepare it. So to prepare, it will take some time. So after preparing, sometimes the taste will also not good, and you are wasting your energy while preparing. You have to utilize your energy, right? These kind of things are there. But when you go to restaurant directly, you can order the pizza. So waiter will serve you the pizza. You will have. You will come back, and the cost of pizza is also less in restaurant compared to home. Why less, sir? No, sir. In home only it is less. No, you prepare only one pizza in home, and you eat one pizza in restaurant. The cost will be less compared to home. Okay, why means you are preparing only one pizza. They are preparing in bulk. Clear? So like this, there are many advantages when you go for restaurant. Then so some daily if you want to eat breakfast, lunch we can prepare, but like pizza, like burger, all those things we cannot prepare in home. Okay, so take too much of time. We are wasting the energy. Taste will not be good. So what we do, we visit the restaurants. We'll have. We'll come back. So same way here, the programming languages are nothing but it is the preparing pizza in home, and having pizza in restaurant is nothing but frameworks. Frameworks means what? Hotel, restaurant means what? Everything is built in. So everything are ready-made things. Okay, it's prepared. Just we are having. We know how to have the pizza, how to eat the pizza. That's all. Done. So in restaurant, we know how to eat the pizza. That's all. But if you want to eat pizza in your home, if you want to prepare by yourself, you should know each and everything. Same thing. Okay, programming languages are what? Just it is like preparing pizza in home. Frameworks is nothing but restaurant built-in things, guys. Okay, already they have multiple built-in things, functions, classes. Okay, are there. You should know how to use it. But if you want to know how to use it, you should know the basic things. Then what is the basic thing for it is, so Bootstrap is also a framework, guys. So what is the basic thing for it is CSS, guys. CSS is the basic thing. Why means it is a CSS framework. Similarly, we have something called Angular, which is a JavaScript framework. You should know JavaScript. We have Spring and Hibernate, which is the framework of Java. You should know Java for that. So in industry, we use only frameworks, not the programming languages. So this is one of the famous, very popular framework for CSS. 95% of industries are using this Bootstrap as a framework for CSS. Clear? So CSS is a framework of Bootstrap. Sorry, Bootstrap is the framework of what? CSS. So why this Bootstrap, sir? See, I have told you, everyone is having different mobile phones, right? Different devices, right? So no one is having some of the people, out of 200, 50 members are having the same device, same, resolution device. But what about others? What about others? Yes or no? So what will happen, guys? What will happen? So whenever you develop the website should be fixed with all the devices. Like you open any website, in your mobile phone, in your laptop, in your tab. It should be flexible with all kind of devices. Okay. So to make, see, I am not telling that we cannot prepare pizza in home. Okay. Similar to, the same taste which is present in a restaurant. We can prepare it, but it takes too much of time. Same thing here also. Okay, Bootstrap, we used to develop websites which is flexible with all kind of devices. Clear? I am not telling that we cannot develop websites which is flexible with all kind of devices only with CSS. We can develop, but what will happen? Same thing. It's like preparing pizza in home. It will take too much of time to prepare, a website which is flexible with all kind of devices. So to make it responsive, make it responsive. Responsive means what? Website, if you develop any application you develop, it should be flexible with all kind of devices, all resolutions, all sizes. If you are opening in projector, it should be flexible. If you are opening in TV, it should be flexible. Mobile phone, laptop, tab, desktop, keypad set, whatever it may be, it should be flexible, guys. So to make it flexible, we call it as responsive. Responsive website. See, the term here it is there, responsive websites. So we use Bootstrap. Okay, we can use CSS also, but we don't go behind CSS because we have to write each and everything over there. Here, the Bootstrap provides built-in things. With the help of that, we can develop. So if you observe here, see, we have some devices here, 4 devices here. Okay, so when we have a desktop, when we have a laptop, when we have tab here, and when we have mobile phone. So the same website I have opened, in all the devices. So it is flexible with all kind of devices. The UI will be changed, guys. The way of representation in mobile phone will be changed. The way of representation in desktop will be changed. The way of represent in laptop will be changed. The way of represent in a tab will be changed. But the same website we are developing only once. Okay, we are not developing website for mobile phones differently, for laptops differently, and then a desktop differently. Okay, so we are not developing different websites here. We are developing only one website. It should be flexible with all kind of devices. If you want to develop website in a such a way that we go for a framework called Bootstrap. So clear with this slide? Clear with this, guys? Please let me know. Okay, guys. So concentrate now. Okay. So we'll move to next slide. So this Bootstrap, guys, whatever I have explained here, yeah, it is having validations. Okay. So this Bootstrap I will teach you once after completion of your mock. If you have given the mock, then only I will conduct. Without mock, I will not. Why means this is not belongs to your course. In your course only we have HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, we have only what HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Bootstrap is not included in your course. I will teach it from my side on weekends. So only to the students who got 1 star. Clear? So observe here, guys. So any website, guys, any website you open, so any application, there will be request and response. For a good example, so whenever you click in your Facebook notification page, okay, when you click on notification page, so will it display notification page? Will it be redirected to notification page? Yes or no? Tell me, guys, will it be redirected to notification page? Yes or no? Okay. So whenever you send any amount, to your friend through PhonePe, so when you click on send, it will send the amount. That means you are sending the request to bank. Bank is sending your request to what? Okay, requested amount to what? The respected mobile number. So after sending, tell me whether you will get the response or not from the PhonePe. Will you get the response from the PhonePe? What kind of response? If you are getting, what kind of response? If you are not getting, so why you are not getting? So tell me, everyone is telling yes, we are getting response from PhonePe. What type of response it is? It will tell you, okay, boss, amount transferred successfully, and this is the transaction ID. Okay, don't think that some successfully submitted, that is not the response. Okay, successfully transferred, it is not the response. Transaction ID is the response. Understood? You will get, for every transaction you do in PhonePe or any UPI related application, you will be having some transaction ID which will be generated by your respective application servers. Then, so when you send the amount, always you will get transaction ID. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, guys. See, you are sending the amount, that is request. You made the request to the bank. Then you made the request to the bank. When the amount is transferred successfully, you will get one transaction ID. So that is the response you got from the application, guys. Then that is the response you got from the application. Similar way, guys. So when you click on notifications on Facebook page, it will redirect to what? Notifications page. That is the response you are getting from the what? Facebook application. So any application you take, guys, you are sending the request and getting the response. Who is sending the request? Client is sending the request. Who is getting the response? Client is server. Okay. who is sending the response? Server is sending the response. Clear? So there is something called request to response model, guys. Send the request, get the response. Send the request, get the response. Even if the data is not present. See, even in PhonePe only I will consider, okay? In PhonePe, if the amount is not transferred successfully, then also you will get transaction ID, you know. Have you observed? If the amount is not, okay, transferred, if it is failed, then also you will get transaction ID. Do you remember that? Have you seen? Yes. So that is also response. Always whenever you make a request to the server has to respond back, guys. Whether it is error, okay, anything, it should respond back. Clear? So now similarly, okay, I will search for Virat here. So Virat Kohli. Just I am searching for what? Whom? Virat Kohli. See, I'm searching in what? I have one browser called Google Chrome here. Yes or no? I have one browser called Google Chrome. I will tell you what it is. Browser. So, and we have a Google inside the browser. Inside browser, we have something called Google. So, what is this Google? It is a search engine, guys. Google Chrome is a browser. Google is a search engine. So Google is present in all the browsers. For example, your Mozilla Firefox, Safari browser, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, okay, then Opera, UC browser. Like we have multiple browsers, okay. In all the browsers, this okay, Google is integrated. Google means what? It is search engine. Clear? And Google Chrome is browser. Clear? So now observe here, guys. Observe here. I search for Virat Kohli. I search only for Virat Kohli. Concentrating. I search only for Virat Kohli. But if you observe here, go back, guys. Go back. See here. See, we are getting the data from the DNA website, News 18 website, and we are getting the data from the Twitter.com. Okay, Twitter website, and we are getting the data from ClickBuzz. We are getting the data from Instagram and Wikipedia and so on, guys. See, ESPN, Quick Info. We are searching only for Virat Kohli, but we are getting the data from multiple websites. How it is? We are getting the data from multiple resources. How we are getting this? So you should know like this. Observe here why we are getting this data. Concentrate, please. Concentrate. See, I will explain one model to you guys. You should remember this is very important. Any technology you use in back end part or front end part. Okay. So this process should be there. Then any kind of application it is, the request response model should be there if it is a web application. Clear? So now concentrate. See, we have a computer. So the computer is also known as what? Client, or else we call it as front end. Why we call it as front end? Okay, it's visible to us. Then so computer is known as client as well as what? Front end. Then so observe here. Inside a computer we'll be having one browser. Okay, Google Chrome. What it is? Browser. So what is browser, sir? So browser is a okay software, client side software. Where it is present, guys? Browser where it is present? Client. Okay. Browser is a client side software which allows us to access the web pages. Web pages, what I will tell you later. Okay. Browser is a client side software which allows us to access the web pages. Browser is a client side software which allows us to access the web pages. Then, so now observe here, guys. Okay. So inside the browser, we have something called, okay, Google. Okay. We have something called what? Google. What is this Google? Search engine. What is Google, guys? Search engine. So search engine means what? So it allows us to search the data. Okay. It allows us to search the data. Then browser allows us to access the web pages. Okay, to search the web pages, okay, what we have to do? We have to go with Google. Google allows us to search the data. It is a okay search engine. Not only Google, we have Yahoo, Bing, okay, multiple search engines we have, but famous one we go always with Google only. Okay, so now observe here. So inside, okay, this is my front end part, guys. Whatever you see, okay, on the web page, it is a front end part. So how you have developed? What are all the technologies we have? See, it's a search engine. So what are all the technology we have used here? We have used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap. So these three things you learn in your course, Bootstrap from my side. So remember after the mock only. Then, So this is developed with the help of this technology, the front end. See, front end means what, guys? Whatever is visible to you. So now observe here, guys. Now observe here. So backend, what we are using backend? Okay, what you are learning? See, backend we call it as what? Server. Okay, we call this as server backend. So we backend it is. So in backend again it is divided into two types of servers. So server is having again two kinds of server. What kind of server? Okay, observe here. So two kinds of server. What are the two kinds of server? First one is business logic server. Second one is okay database server. Sir, what is business logic server, sir? So business logic server is nothing but, guys, so the Java, why you are using Java, okay, why you are learning Java, why you are okay learning Python, so why you are learning C, why you are learning okay .NET, the programming languages, whatever you are learning, that is only for business logic. Business logic means what? Just logic. You are validating, boss, whether user is sending proper request or not, whether database server is getting okay sending proper response or not, is requested okay data is matching with respond data. So if it is matching, then only it will send the response to okay front end part. So business logic means you are checking logic. Then so logic means whatever are the languages we can use here: Java, C, C++, Python, .NET, multiple programming languages, whatever you want you can use. Then database service means what? Okay, it is used to store the data, guys. It is used to store the data. So you can use SQL, MySQL, MS SQL. Okay, see, for MySQL and MS SQL, both the things, this I have written MSQL. So it can be MySQL, it can be MS SQL also, DB2, MongoDB. Okay, multiple websites are there, guys. Multiple database languages are there. So why we require database, guys, to store the data? So here, okay, in your JSpiders course, if you are from Python, you are learning all these technologies, front-end technologies and middleware. Okay, we call this as middleware business logic. You are learning Java or Python. Okay, Java students Java, Python students Python, and you are learning something called SQL here. Clear? So this is the back-end part. Any doubts here, guys? Front-end part, back-end part, whatever the technologies we are using. I hope many of you okay don't know about this. Now it's clear. Okay, what is front end technology? How back end is going to represent? Yes or no? See reply, guys. So now observe here. Okay, now observe here. Okay, everything we have front end, we have back end. Okay, so now observe here. I will enter Virat Kohli in search engine. What I am entering? Virat Kohli. So now when you hit enter button or search button, so the control will go toward business logic server. Okay, so how it will go the control? It is okay, some person is there in between, some person is there in between who is carrying this Virat Kohli request to the logic server, business logic server. Who is that person? Observe here, HTTP. Okay, what it is? HTTP. What he is carrying? He is the person. HTTP is the person who is carrying the request from client to the server. What is HTTP? Okay, observe here. Observe here. So HTTP is carrying request from client to the server. Then so request it is carrying. What is the request here? Virat Kohli. So what is HTTP, guys? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. What is HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So protocol means what? Okay, just it's like okay transferring things. Okay, guys, I am not teaching a computer network here. Okay, so I don't go in depth. Okay, so we have two types of protocols here to transfer the data: HTTP and HTTPS. HTTPS means secure. Okay, so observe here some of the websites. I'll go here and I'll search for one website here. See, lock icon is there. Similarly, I'll go with future frames, or else I'll go with foresttouch.com. See guys, if you observe the two websites here, see here we have lock icon. Okay, here we don't have lock icon. Let me copy this URL now. Let me copy this URL and let me paste in Notepad, guys. Let me paste in Notepad. Okay, Notepad. So I'll paste this. See, I'm pasting here. Yes or no? I'm pasting. So then, okay, see, I pasted this URL where we are getting this triangle symbol, right? Not secure. So now I'll go here. I'll copy this URL. Okay. Others, I'll go and copy here one more website called Ignitive India. Okay. IgnitiveIndia.com. Okay. This is IgnitiveIndia.com. So guys, observe here we have lock icon. Yes or no? Here we have lock icon. Then, so I will copy this URL, copy this URL and I'll paste it. Then I'll paste it. So if you observe here guys, for the forest test, we don't have HTTPS, we don't have. For Ignitive India, we have S. Then that means this Ignitive India is secure. Okay, this one is not secure. S means what? Secure. And when you see the lock icon, that is secure. Why secure means when you don't have a protection, okay, if your website is not secured, there might be chances of stealing the data. They can hack your website, they can steal your data. Clear? That is the reason, okay. We have to purchase, okay, we have to pay some amount to the domain providers like GoDaddy, then Hostinger, then 000 web host. We have to provide some amount, then only, they will provide you some certificate called SSL. So the SSL certificate, if you have, then they will put one lock icon. So that means when you are find this lock icon in your website, then your website is secured, guys. So this is, we have both two protocols here, HTTP and HTTPS. So both the applications I only developed, guys. This, okay, whatever you have seen, Future Frames, the both applications, they are my applications, okay. So I developed in Angular. Clear? So now observe here, guys. Okay, observe here now. So let me close this. So if I go here, so HTTP is carrying. So I consider only HTTP only now, okay. So HTTP is carrying the request from client to the server. Clear? So now business logic server, it will tell, okay, HTTP will tell to business logic server, boss, I have carried some requests from the client. And the client's request is what? Virat Kohli. Please check in your business logic server, is there any keyword called Virat Kohli or not? See, always this Google search engine always search the data based on the keywords. So whatever you send, whatever you type, even if you type one full sentence, it will consider it as a keyword. Okay, it will consider it as a keyword. So now business logic server, okay. So you will be having some logics over there. Okay, HTTP will tell, boss, I have carried some requests from the client. Please check, okay, whether the keyword Virat Kohli is present or not in your business logic. If the Virat Kohli is present, okay, send the control to what? Database server. Send the control to database server. So in database server, we have multiple websites, guys. What do you mean by server? It is a big computer where all the websites are stored. It's a big computer where all the websites are stored. Then, so in that database server, okay, we have multiple websites. Then, so now, okay, Virat Kohli keyword is present. If it is present in business logic server, so control will go to database server. Now business logic server will tell to database server, boss, I have sent you some keyword. Get all the data. Fetch means get, okay, fetch all the data which is, okay, related to Virat Kohli. Fetch all the data, all the websites, okay, which is having a keyword called Virat Kohli. Fetch all the data, okay. So all the websites which is having a keyword called Virat Kohli. So any website, if they have used keyword called Virat Kohli in their website, so all the websites will be returned as a response to the request. So consider we have multiple websites in the database, okay, who is having Virat Kohli keyword in their website. So this database server will fetch all the, okay, websites and it will send the response to whom? Business logic server. Directly it will not send to, okay, your client. Why means mediator is whom here? Business logic server. Again business logic server will validate this response. Client is requested for Virat Kohli. Is it sending proper response for Virat Kohli only, or else will he send a response for Yuvraj Singh? 100% Virat Kohli only it has to send. If there is a mistake in the response, so here only it will terminate the response. It will throw some error. Clear? So if it is proper, again business logic server will send the, okay, response to, okay, client. Who is responsible again here to carry the response from the server? Again, this HTTP only. Okay, whenever you search in Google, while requesting also, while getting the data also, HTTP will be there, guys. Yes or no? So it will display the response on your web page. So the response is always in the form of HTML file, HTML web page. So this is the response we are getting now. Okay, the response will be always in the form of what? So HTML file. This is the web page. Clear, guys? Any doubts here? So go through this. Any doubts? Sakshi Kumari, I didn't understand your question. Sir, but there will be more than a kind of database. How it will be fetched? So again, reframe the question and ask. Give 2 minutes of time, guys. Please go through this. Very important it is. Okay, so I got multiple questions. One by one, I'll solve. Concentrate here, okay? I will answer all the questions. So Venkatesh Gowda, the question is from Venkatesh Gowda. Why is validating the data and business layer is validating the data? No, sir. So business logic layer only I have explained in between. Whatever you have seen this is business logic layer only. Business logic server, business logic layer, everything is same. Okay, Venkatesh Gowda. So like there are different kind of databases where the result will be stored, how the browser is showing the aggregated results. So we are not using different kind of databases. Okay. If you use application, for one application, we have to use only one type of database. Just I have given the small example that we can use any kind of database language. If you are developing one application means, so you have to use only one kind of database, not multiple kind of databases. Clear? So you should decide which type of database we have to use at starting of the application only. Clear? Then Sakshi Kumari. Sir, like there are different kind of database where the result will be same. Okay, I have answered this. Then again, Sandhya SU. Sir, let us consider email. How it will send? Is it through HTTP? So Google is not a small company. Google is a very big company. Gmail belongs to Google. So Gmail is having SSL certificate. It sent through okay HTTPS, not HTTP. Okay, it depends on websites. The owners, website owners, if they have taken SSL certificate, it will be HTTPS. If it is if they have not taken, it is HTTP. Sir, can we can use any database to create web application? Yes, you can use any kind of database. Others. Full form of letters in HTTPS. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. So already I have displayed on the slide. S means secure. I have explained while explaining only. Okay. So sir, is it possible to change server engine from the browser? Okay, you cannot change the server engine from the browser because browser is a client side software. So it's not a server side software. and whatever you are using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that is also a client-side languages, not server-side languages. If you want to change, you have to directly use server-side languages, or else directly inside the server only you have to do the changes. Clear? Why JS is validating the data? JS is validating only in front-end part, okay? JS is validating only in front-end part. In back-end, while storing also you have to validate the data. Done. It is validating only from the front-end part. In back-end, you have to validate before storing into the database. Why is the importance of HTTP andre? ಊಟ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? What is the importance of having food every day? Tell me. Venkatesh Gowda, Anish Sinha. How it can be done? Question full question you ask. Abhijit Silwant. Kachda fellows, if you ask questions like this, how to store data front end antane ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ? What I have told, don't ask me questions like this andilva. I have told you we are not connected to front end, you are learning front end part anta. I am teaching Java to you guys. I am teaching SQL to you guys. When you go to J2EE, then you ask the questions. How to store data of front end ante. So it's a valid question. You only tell me. Rajshekhar Ellur. You will not understand in Java also how to store the data in backend. In SQL also you will not understand. You should go for some other technologies. Sir, always HTTP response will be in HTML format only, sir. Yes, always the response whatever you get. Okay, always whatever the response you are getting from, okay, the server, it will be in the HTML file only. I will go, okay, I'll tell you, always it will be in the HTML form only. Then whose question it is? Aparanjit. Okay, then Vijay Sevant, is it possible to change server engine? Answered my question. Okay, so sorry sir, please continue the class. We don't know, that's why I asked. Okay, sir, see Rajshekhar, if you don't know, no, you should think. You are not a kid, okay? You should think. So that is the reason I have shown the diagram starting only separately. I have shown before that only. That is the reason I have added animations also, so that you can understand clearly. Tell me directly if I display this diagram and I will tell you, see, HTTP is carrying the request and getting the response. Will you understand? Clearly I have did the animations. See, previous batches I have not shown these animations. Now I created, okay, for your batch, because I got to know that students are facing the problem. Okay, both are separate. There will no connection only between client and server, front end and back end. You have to use some technology to create connections. Okay, one more question. Okay, sir, already there is a data in database about Virat Kohli, or we have to store the data in database about Virat Kohli. See, the developers who develop the websites, already they have stored. Clear? If you develop your website, you have to store. If you use any, okay, and there will be multiple things guys, like the search engine optimization. Sir, what will happen if we have thousands of websites, okay, which is having the name of Virat Kohli? So what will happen? You only observe. You will be getting the next option here. You scroll down the page. See, you will be getting the pagination option here. So you will be having next, see, 1, 2, 3, which is having Virat Kohli's name. Like that, whatever the websites we have, so that website will see Virat Kohli, see Virat Kohli, then see Virat Kohli here. So Virat Kohli, wherever you open, whatever the website you open, the Virat Kohli name is there. That is the reason, okay, it is displaying the websites. So sir, which website will be displayed on the top, sir? It is depends on the search engine optimization. If consider you are also developing one sports related website, then where you are displaying the live scores and records of your players. So what will happen? You will store in the database. When you store in the database, okay, you will upload it to the server. When you upload it to the server, you should store the related information, okay, about Virat Kohli. So once you stored, when we search, so where I will get my website? Your question, okay, where I will get my website, whether I will get at starting or else at the end. So it depends on you. If you pay crores of amount, okay, so then they will display your website first. So it depends on how, okay, the users are searching. So I think, whenever you search in Google Chrome, so it stores your history. And if it is India, if it is searching for Virat Kohli, and India related website is searched more, means they will display that website. Clear? There many things are there here. Clear? Any doubts other than that? Any other doubts, guys? See, I'm answering all the questions. When I see improper questions, then only I'll scold. Think and ask, okay? DB2 is also a database, okay? DB2 is also a kind of database. I don't know about the database, just it is a database, I know. Okay, I know only MySQL, MS SQL, SQL, MongoDB, okay? I know. HTTP only carry the information the business logic server to database. Yes, HTTP only carries. So, see, after when you search Virat Kohli, okay, I searched for Virat Kohli, I got the response. So if you get this URL, Virat Kohli, okay, HTTP will be there. When you click on this link, again you will get the response, different response. So again, if you search here, HTTP will be there on the URL. Clear? Yeah, SQL is used to store the data. I'll tell you later, Zainab Moinuddin. In next slide, I will explain. First, okay, to concentrate here. So, okay, guys. So, observe this diagram and tell me. I'll give 1 minute time here. So, then we will move to next slide. Okay, Sridhar, server down means they will be updating the server. They will be having some changes, okay? Or else when your server is not having that capacity to receive multiple requests at a time, if there are thousands of requests at a time, then server will be, okay, going down. Clear? Or else they will be updating the server. Clear? Sridhar, like you are facing problem in Skilltree, at a time many multiple thousands of students will log in. Their server down. Understood? Real time example. And I have shared the meeting ID yesterday. So many of you have shared the meeting ID to your friends. Okay. So because of you guys, see, actual the strength was 200, but 250 students joined yesterday's class. Okay. So because of you, I got scoldings. Okay. From next time, you interact with your Chaitra ma'am only. I will not share any IDs. No, not important, Soundarya Patil. You should be perfect in one any database language, and it depends on the companies. When you go to different companies, they'll be using different languages. You have to learn based on the requirements. Okay, we can't decide, but SQL is the very minimum basic thing for every database language. Why Google server is never down, sir, means if the Google server goes down, okay, for seconds, okay, 2 seconds, 3 seconds only, they will lose 1,000 crores of amount. It's a big company, okay, they have more money, and always they will be having the alternatives for that, and they have good storage, and they are paying crores of amount only to store the server is nothing but big computers. They have big apartments. In apartments they have stored big computers, okay, only to store the website, store the data. That is the reason you will not get. XAMPP is not a server. Okay, XAMPP is not a server. It's just a stack for PHP, Mahanti, and AMCAT is not a server. Okay, Apache is a server. So you can use any server. Done. So these are just for your computer. Server you don't know, you will not understand. Don't ask me about server questions now. I am getting multiple questions. You will not understand server, okay? When you learn backend frameworks, then only you will learn. You will not understand in J2EE also. You have to go to your Django framework if you are from Python. You have to learn in your Springs or Spring Boot or Spring Hibernate or Spring MVC. Okay, if you go for JavaScript related domain, Node.js you will learn. Not here. Okay, stop asking questions on server now. Server means you just remember it is a big computer where we have stored, okay, our data, okay, our websites. So when client request, okay, server will send the, okay, response. Just you remember this one for now. Clear? Okay, if you have any doubts, you ask. Okay, if you don't have any doubts, observe here, guys. So now consider we enter the, okay, keyword as some thing called Sachin Tendulkar. Consider HTTP will carry the request Sachin Tendulkar to business logic server. In business logic server, we don't have, okay, we don't have data related to Sachin Tendulkar, okay, keyword. We don't have any logic here related to Sachin Tendulkar keyword. What will happen now? Will it send the response, or else it will not send the response? Will it send the response or not? See, good guys. So it will send the response, but the response will be in the form of what? Error. Okay, the response will be in the form of what? Error. So there are two, okay, multiple types of error. Again, it's framework kind of thing. So if the keyword is not present in business logic, it will send some error. Okay, so information data not found. Then some, consider keyword is present, but in the database the data is not present. Again, it will send the error response. So always, if the data is present or not, the job of server is to what? Okay, send back the response to the client, whatever it may be. If the data is present, send with related data. If data is not present, error response it has to send. If it don't send the response, always your page will be loading. Consider you are searching for something. So Virat Kohli, if there is no data, if there is no keyword, always the page will be loading. Clear? Always the page will be what? Loading. So one good example, you will not understand this. So if you have any doubt, I will create a small server. Okay, so then you will understand. Observe here. Observe here, guys. So I will I'll create your files only. Okay, your batch. Okay, new folder. Concentrate. Small example I will show you. JE. Don't ask me what is this code, sir. Okay, JEWA8. Okay, JEWA8, your batch code. So here inside I will open this in command prompt. I will show you all these things. Okay, command prompt. Then code space dot. Concentrate. I will create one small server. Okay, I'll make my computer as a server. So and I'll write one program here. Concentrate. See guys, concentrate now. Okay, I'll create one file here. The file name server. This is Node.js part, guys. Okay, backend part. So it's not belongs to your course. Just I'm showing you will understand one example. Server.js. Okay. So I'm making this file as a server now. So I am storing the data in my file, guys. We will store okay in big computers, big databases. I'm storing in small file. That's all. So let me okay wait. It will create the file server.js. Okay, guys, server is created here now. So concentrate now. Don't ask me. Okay, I will write directly here. So I will import HTTP. See, I'm using the HTTP module here. Okay. So next I will use. I'll create HTTP. Okay, then const. I'll go for a server. I will create here. So HTTP dot create a server. See, I'm creating my own server here. So here I'll use something called request comma response. Okay, so I'll use this. Don't ask me guys. Okay, see, so I will listen. Okay, I will listen localhost. We don't have any URL like google.com, forestfest.com. We have to host, then only we'll get the URL. Till then we will run on local machine. Local machine means our computer. So I will make use of one small port here. So I'll give the port name as 5000. So observe, I'm not sending any response. So let me run this application first. If you are not understanding, don't ask me guys. This is not belongs to you. Just I am showing you how the server works actually. So I will run the server. Okay. Node. Okay. App server dot js. See, nothing we are getting here. Sir, now go to Google. What is the port number here? Okay, we are running on this port 5000, and we are not sending any response now. Observe here. I will go here. So I'll type here HTTP. Okay, colon 5000. I will pass. See 5000 on this port. I am running. Enter this. So if you enter, guys, see nothing we are getting. See, server.listen I am using. So I'm executing this. No response, guys. No response. Okay, no response here. Yes or no? No response. Are you getting any response? No. So now what I do here, I will send the response through this Node.js. See, who is sending this Node.js? Okay. So I have written something called Node.js here. Remember? So I'm using this Node.js here now. Okay. This is Node.js program. Okay. So here I will use, okay, response. See, this response here receiving I am. So response dot, okay, response dot set, okay, or else I'll make use of write head. Write head. Okay, then I'll set status code 200. Don't ask me what is status code and all. Okay, so here I'll pass content type colon. Okay, so here I'll pass a text slash html, text slash html. So now see, I'm setting the headers here. You don't know what is header, so observe here. I need to send the response dot. Okay, so right, I will pass right. So response you can send always HTML only, guys. So here what I do here, I will use one HTML h1 tag. So h1, okay. So here I will close slash h1. Then here I'll pass, okay, hello J spiders. Okay, hello J spiders. This response, when I search on this localhost 500, so server should send this response. So observe here, save this. Okay, I will terminate the server here. Okay, then execute this program again. See, no response previously. Now am I getting a response here? Yes or no? Am I getting response here? Yes or no? Then so reload the page. See, I'm getting response. Yes. So we are sending response. So whatever the response you send, that you will get. So where you are running, okay, on this port, this is just like our URL. Okay, so this is localhost I'm running. This is the URL. Then observe here. So this is the response. Clear? So we are sending through response. See, sir, here I am passing only one HTML tag. That's all. Okay. Here I am passing only one HTML tag. So consider. Okay. I will pass. Observe here. Okay. Let me cut this. If I'll write like this. If, okay. If request dot URL, request I'm receiving URL. So if the URL is equal to only slash means the whole URL, guys. Slash means this URL. Okay. Slash means this URL. If it is equal to this slash, so I should send this response. Then if the URL is like this, observe here, if the URL is like this, if URL slash, okay, products. After slash, if you put products, what response we have to send? Okay. So I will pass here hello products. See, hello products I will send. You will not understand this program. Directly I'm going this. So to come to here, the mean stack student, they will take 3 months. Okay. So observe here. You are asking no questions on server. Okay. That is why I am teaching here. Okay. So listen here. Reload the page. So you are getting. So let me reload the server. So I'll pass server. Okay. Module not found. Which module not found? Find the module through error. So I am running app.js. It's not app. It is the server.js file. Okay. Okay. See server.js. So reload the page, guys. See, we got the response. Yes or no? So after getting the response, still the page is loading. Observe here, still the page is loading. Why means after getting the response, you have to stop it. How to stop? Okay. So don't remember all these things. Okay. Result dot, okay, end method I will pass here. So the response will be stopped. Once the response is sent, always each response you have to stop the, okay, loading of the browser. So I will make this as end. See, and again I will run this. And see, reload the page, guys. I'm running the server, right? Server.js. So I'll enter this. See, it is stopped. So it's not loading now. Clear? So now, if you put forward slash products, see, I'm passing products. If this is the URL, so which response I have to send? Hello products. See, I'm sending. If you enter, see, I'm sending hello products. So like this, we will get the response, guys. Clear? Here just I am writing one small HTML tag. Okay. So see, The server is still running. If I terminate this, see the server I terminated, now it's not running. So you go and refresh here, go and refresh here. What you are getting? See, you are not getting any response. See, the site can't be reached, no server. Like that, when the server is turned off, then you will get, okay, server down, refuse to see localhost, refuse to connect, like this you will get. Why means I am not running the program. Okay, I terminated the program here. Clear? Understood? Understood? I'm not asking whether you understood the program or not. How the server is working, you understood? Okay, that is why I'm telling guys, you will not understand. This is all our advanced concept. Okay, if you ask now only, I cannot explain. I have told you right, to come to this topic, I will take 3 months for mean stack students. Everything from HTML I should start. I should complete JavaScript full advanced concepts. So you will not understand, okay, what is this header? What is this content type? Okay, you will understand only this only. Now, if you know you are from CS, you will understand this is HTML tag, that's all. Clear? So don't consider it as a part of your course. Okay, just I have shown. Why means more than 50 questions I got. Sir, server slow down ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಸರ್ ಸರ್ವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೇಟಾಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಎರರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಸರ್ವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ, that is why I have explained. Clear? So you tell me about this diagram, whether you understood or not this diagram. So understood, always server will send the response, okay, whether it is present or not. Clear guys? So okay, so now we'll move to next slide. See guys, how you are learning JavaScript full stack development, Java development, right? Like Java full stack development, front end you are learning, back end you are learning SQL, Java you are learning, Python students you are learning Python. Yes. So now what will happen here? So observe here, we have JavaScript full stack development. See, Java full stack development means except the front end, back end, okay, and middleware you use maximum Python only if it is a Python full stack development. If it is Java full stack development means middleware, backend, okay, you will write the maximum code in Java. Python full stack development maximum code in Python. Like that, we have something called JavaScript full stack development also. What is this JavaScript full stack development? Okay, so we use always, okay, everything as JavaScript. So this mean and Mern and Maven, there are 3 stacks. Okay, mean stack, Mern stack, Maven stack. So I am the developer of mean as well as Mern. I don't know this Maven. So I will tell you what is this Maven. I don't know only this V here. So see guys, this mean, Mern and Maven, okay, only one, okay, character is changed here. The character is A, R, V. There are 3 characters are same. That is MEN, MEN, MEN. Right? So what is this mean and Mern stack means? This is a combination of 4 technologies, guys. So M means MongoDB, E means Express.js, A means Angular, R means React.js, V means Vue.js, N means Node.js. This Angular, React.js, Vue.js, they all are used for only one purpose. So to create the application. Okay, front end. These are 3 are front end frameworks. Framework means I have explained. These 3 are front end framework of JavaScript. React is actually library. Forget about this. So consider now these 3 are what? Front end frameworks. So instead of Java or Python, we go with Node.js. And instead of SQL, we go with MongoDB, where we use JavaScript only. Again, in this database also, we use JavaScript. This Express.js is for connection purpose. What you are learning here, you are learning something called Django for connecting, okay, front end and back end, and you are learning J2EE, right? Like that, we are using Express.js here. That means everywhere JavaScript, front end JavaScript, back end JavaScript, middleware JavaScript, as well as the frameworks of front end also JavaScript. So if you develop application like this, it will be very fast. So I will show you a small example. Okay. So these 3, Angular, React, Vue, these 3 are used for same purpose. That is the reason. So I am mean and MERN stack developer. Here I don't know V. That is the reason I don't call Maven stack developer. So I worked only on React, Angular. I didn't work on a Vue here. So these are common. I worked on this MongoDB, Express, and Node.js. Okay, and I have taken classes for that also in Capgemini, like big companies. Clear? So now, if you go here, okay, so these are the technologies. Yes or no? So front end, back end, everything we are using. So sir, what is the use of these three, sir? This is okay. It's replacing Java. Okay, to replace Java, Python in middleware, we use this Node.js. So to replace Django and the connection purpose, like we use Hibernate, we go for Express. To replace SQL and all those things, we go with MongoDB. And Angular, React, Vue, okay, it is a front end framework. I will show you why we use. See, this things no one knows, guys. Okay, so no one knows means in JSpiders. Clear? Only limited, okay, employees are there who knows this mean stack, MERN stack. Okay, why means it's a little bit tricky, and competition will be less for this. Why means, okay, so if you learn, see, my suggestion, okay, once after completion of your Java, or if you are from Python students, so take Angular or React JS, guys. Done. So now why I have not learned Vue.js means just now started it is, okay, not using in more companies. Okay, it will be booming in future after 2 to 3 years. So in IT industry nowadays, Angular or React, even if you are a front end developer, Java developer, Python developer, if you want to call yourself as a full stack developer, so at least you should know, okay, for now Angular or React as a front end framework. Yes. Why means very famous frameworks is booming in IT industry. So there will be extra course fees for that. It's not free of cost. For this mean stack and MERN stack 48,000 if you want to take this course. So I don't want you guys to take now because already I have taken Java and Python. So if you want to learn any framework or front end framework of Angular, okay, sorry, JavaScript, Angular or React, it's your choice. So I can teach both the things. I work both on both the things. I can teach both the things. So the fees will be 5,000. Okay. So fees will be 5,000 only for JSpider students. There you will learn on real-time application, guys, how the real-time application works, how you are getting the data from the server, how the server is sending the data, how you are displaying the data, so how to avoid the code, what is the framework, everything you will learn over there. So if you want my suggestion, okay, it's only for JSpider student, it is 5,000. Outers it is 15,000. Okay, it is 15,000. Why means, guys, less competition will be there, and no freshers is knowing. See, you see Java, multiple students are there here. No JavaScript framework students are there. Okay, so that is why try to learn this once after completion. So I will ask you, but for this you should be perfect in JavaScript first. I'll teach JavaScript, and if you are interested to take okay, Angular or React, then I will teach advanced concepts over there. Then I will ask you guys to, okay, attend the classes. Clear? So my suggestion, okay, if you are interested, if you are okay, you take this, you see the advantage of this technology. Okay, so if you are interested, first we will see, okay, minimum 15 students required for me to start the batch. 15 students required. So if there are 15 students, okay, we will see. If not, we will leave, guys. Clear? So concentrate now, forget about this. So these are the stacks. So I will show you what is the advantage of this Angular or React. Okay, so I have shown some website, right? I have opened some website here. So the website name I use their Forest Touch, yes or no, foresttouch.com, and I'll go for Naukri.com, which is your favorite website now to search Naukri. Okay, so Naukri.com. See, observe, we have two websites. So observe here, we have reloading bar. So when you click on any link, so before going to the, okay, another page, it loads the page, then it will get the data. See, observe here, click on this. Is it loading, guys? Is it loading? Is it loading? Yes or no? Still it is loading. Into mark. Okay, gone. Yes or no? Is it loading? Understood what happened? What happened? Understood? Yes or no? See, when you click on any link, guys, the page is loaded. Then you are getting the data. Yes or no? So now observe here, okay? And one more thing, I will show you the code of this page. So right click on any website, guys. Go to that view page source. See how the code is, okay? How the code is. Too much of lines of code you have to write. Yes or no? Too much of lines are there. Yes, too much of lines. Yes, see, not only here. If you scroll, you will get here also. See. Okay, too much of lines. So I have shown two things here. The page is loaded every time when you click on the link, and the code is more. So this website, it is developed with the help of Angular. Observe. Okay, I'll go for about us. Is it loaded, guys? Is it loaded? Observe, I'll go for products. Is it loaded? Is it loaded, guys? Observe here. No. I'll go for best selling. Is it loaded? I'll go for home again. Observe here. I'll go for home again. Loaded. Is it loaded? No, right? See? Loaded, no. So, not loading. So, right click. View page source. See the code. See the code. How the code is. And see, observe here. Okay. This is auto-generated code, not written. Okay. I didn't write this code. I have written only this much code. I have wrote, okay, this script tag and this link tags and this meta tag. So how the code also? Is it less? Is it less, guys? Is code less compared to that website? And tell me which application is working fast compared to Naukri and this Forest Touch? Which application? Forest Touch. So guys, this is developed with the help of Angular. So this is the advantage, guys. So everyone, okay, is going behind these frameworks. Clear? So every time, so I have already multiple, okay, 4 websites already present on Google, and some of the internal projects I should not tell about those projects. So you also, whenever you are working in company, you should not disclose about your projects to anyone. So I cannot disclose. So just website, this is freelancing website I have shown. Company websites, projects I cannot show. Clear? So everything real time, guys. Okay. So starting 2 classes theory only. That's all. So from the next class, okay. So I will see next class if it is possible. I will start with the practical, or else the next also theoretical concepts, which is very important to know about HTML. Okay. So like this. So if you want to learn Angular, keep this in mind. Okay, and it will be a very good framework, and it will be an opportunity to you guys to learn many things from my side. Okay, and to get good job. Okay, advantage, this is added advantage. You try it, just adding. Okay, try it. Clear? If not, I will also refer to, okay, our own company. Clear? So you decide after JavaScript. Clear? So okay guys, I have one more class at 2 o'clock, so I will wind up the session. So I hope you understood the difference between normal application and if we develop with the help of Angular.